Signed up to the gym because I heard man are looking for me and my mates. After I'm done with pumping the weights on my biostat-proof vest, then put in the plates. Every compliment my head inflates. And I don't like him or his friend. Don't make me have to bore his friend. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunday Session. I finally acclimatized and it's no longer that hot, but we're sweating through our t-shirts. Today we are making a roast chicken on the fire. Basically I wanted to give you an alternative version of like a Sunday roast, but it's not really a Sunday roast, but it's like a roast over fire, innit? I don't know. Basically, roast chicken over fire, couple sausages, honey vinegar, grilled vegetables, some peppers, and then we're all going to put it on top of each other in a bowl, and everyone's going to come put their hands in and eat it, and it's going to be like, sweet, delicious, vinegary, acidic, yeah, this is so thoughtful. And it's something that I thought of last night when George was pestering me about doing the recipes I haven't done yet. We've been here 4 days, and I still don't know what I'm exactly cooking, so this is a freestyle. If at any point I flap about, it's because it's all off the top of the dome, son. Firstly, I've lit a massive fire behind me, right? All logs, you can do charcoal, you can do this in the oven, use the same principles that I'm gonna show you. Spatchcock a chicken. I've bought this beautiful tan bird, right? We're here 5 days, I bought 3 chickens, yeah? I went to the first butcher's, bought 2 normal everyday chickens, cost me €21. $10.50 a bird, right? I went to a nice butcher to buy pork chops and I found this beautiful Simpson corn-fed. This chicken's only eaten corn and wheat, naturally grazing along in the farm. It's a big boy, it's like a 2-kilo bird. And I just saw it in the window and I was like, I can't fucking let this, I'm never gonna see that chicken again. I can't let it just slip out of my life. It's a beautiful color, it was all there plump and delicious. It was like, come on, Hass, come touch my breasts. So I bought this really expensive bird. And then we're in Spain, innit? And I feel like you learn a lot about our country through its sausage. So I've gone chorizo, short, stubby, powerful, impact, garlic. And then a long one that we ate for dinner last night that's kind of like a Cumberland, but like full of fucking garlic. And I want to talk to you about how to cook a sausage because I'm sick of going to barbecues and sausages are all fucked, bruv. How do you fuck a sausage, bro? Sausages are like gentle, little hiss. I want to cut my sausage and I want there to be juice inside it. Like someone's packed all of this meat into a casing for us to enjoy, not to be like, raw, this is like sawdust, you get me? Also, always buy sausages from butchers, man. Sausages are so slept on. Go to your butchers just to buy sausages. Like, some of the supermarket stuff's not bad, but a sausage butcher, a butcher sausage, 10/10, top drawer. Mon ami, you get me? So that's it, chicken, sausages, couple bits and pieces. First thing I need to do is slice up some onions because I want to grill some veg, right? I got these onions. They're like big spring onions. I bought them from the market. They say, Cebalo manojas pieces. En Salvador por. That's not even what it is. Muy. These are just like new season onions. Delicious. These are gonna go really nice and sweet. Don't need the greens. They can sit there for a minute. And then all we're gonna do, I'm just gonna do like that. Straight down, 2 inches wide, and grill them. And I'm just going oil and salt, right? I want seasoned and I want lube. I want oil to create smoke and flavor and I want salt to bring the onion flavor to the forefront, yeah? Treat these little bits of onions as if they were like fucking scallops and they were really important to you. Show everything the same amount of detail as you would a big cut of meat or a beautiful bit of fish, right? I'm gonna take these onions to the grill, get them down and let them slowly tick away. So normally I talk to you about hot side, indirect side, grilling side. This thing just makes things fucking hot, innit? Because we're not using charcoal and we're using lump wood, the whole thing's just burning like constantly. But I'm gonna go in a corner because I want them to tick slowly. I want to put them on and forget about them. I don't want to just be like, oh, my onions, and then burn. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to go like here-ish. Little gentle hiss. Only going to turn them once. I'm not going to fuck about with them. Just a little caramelised job, do you know what I mean? Ow. George asked me if you're doing this on a pan, which is quite a George question. George often like reels me stuff to remind me. Don't fucking bother, is the answer to that. I feel like grilling onions, you get like a nice sweetness and they're delicious. Obviously you can pan fry these in a hot pan, but it's not the same flavor profile we're looking for. I'm looking for smoke. I'm looking for like the onion juice to drip and caramelize and like the smoke to come back up and kiss it. Do it on a grill, don't be lazy, light the fire. I almost want to make like a little herb brush, right? So where we're staying, we've got rosemary and figs coming out of our arses. I haven't got any figs to show you, but this wild rosemary, delicious. Smells like Sunday, smells like Italy. I've got some nice honey, and I'm gonna go equal amounts. Good honey to white wine vinegar. This is apple cider because it's all I could get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say 4, 5. Yeah. Same amount of vinegar. Why have they put it in a bottle like this? Same amount of vinegar, and all we're looking for, right, is like sweet and sour. So we're gonna baste our chicken and our sausages as this cooks, and it's gonna have the ability to like, the honey's gonna catch and caramelize, and the vinegar's gonna give us an acidity. So we're double seasoning. We're trying to touch every bit in our palate, right? Taste it. You want sweet, but you also want acid. You don't want one to be more powering than the other. Taste is so important. Don't just do this blind and be like, oh, your recipe fucking shit, mate. Taste. We've all got mouths. Use them, innit? You might need to stick this on the stove ever so slightly. It's just to melt. You're not cooking it. It's just to bring everything together. I've just had a brainwave. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I've got a couple... I was just going to roast these chilies and put them on the side for whoever wanted them, but I'm just going to barbarically bash these chilies quickly. Like that. And I'm just going to stick 2 chilies in it. The new thing's like hot honey. Oh, hot honey. Let me send you my hot honey. So we're making some hot honey in it. George is laughing. It's the truth, bro. Everyone's making fucking hot honey. Hot honey wings. Hot honey chicken. Hot honey fucking whatever. Not that I don't like it, I enjoy hot honey. So this is my version of hot honey in it. If you make hot honey for a living, I'm not slagging you off, I do enjoy it. But yeah, so now we're looking for sweet, acidic, and fiery. It's basically hot honey, ladies and gents. Hot honey, that's our glaze. We're gonna dip this into there and baste the fucking chicken. Flavor levels, like rosemary is gonna go in there. It's gonna suck up all the honey and the vinegar, a little bit of chili. Yeah, I could do this with a spoon. Yeah, I can pour this on with a spoon, but this is adding no flavor. Why not use something that's gonna bring flavor? It's gonna impart something. It's gonna make it special. Let's just run the music over the chicken while I season it. Beautiful visuals of me seasoning chicken with some music on. Olive oil, salt, done. I don't want to fuck about with it. It's a beautiful bird. I don't want to add anything to it. All I really want is smoke, flavor, crispy skin, delicate meat. That is all I want. Let's not fuck about. Let's focus on cooking it right, and then we'll start adding shit to it. I'm gonna get the chicken on, skin side down. We're looking 25 to 30 minutes, indirect heat, turning constantly. We don't want to build. I think the one thing that people get wrong at barbecues with chicken is you build too much colour first time round. If you put your chicken down, like if it's a thigh, if it's a wing, if it's a breast, and when you turn it over, you've already established too much colour, you're never going to be able to cook that chicken breast or piece of chicken great. You need to like that, do you know what I mean? Watch the guys in Nando's, bro. Watch them. Big up Nando's. George is going to cut that bit. I'm going to flip the onions that we stuck down earlier. Nice little char up. So the reason we cut the onions this way, right, is that you're looking at this, if we look at this one, for example, if we look at this one, for example, yeah, we've established loads of colour on this side, but when the onions break into like little rings, we've only got that much char on them. So they've allowed to sit and cook on the inside and remain sweet and delicious, but we've still got a tiny bit of char on them, so they've all got that barbecue flavour. Oops. Onions, good bounce, right? I still want some texture in them. I don't want them to be cooked completely through. I'm just going to pull these off into this little tray. So I don't want any more colour, but they can continue cooking. And we're just going to slip them like in the back corner. Ow. Chicken's been cooking about 20 minutes. Onions are done resting. So the next two things we've got to do is cook some sausages and grill off some peppers. We're going to do sausages first. I'm very anal when it comes to sausages. I want to slowly cook them, tick, juices, smoke. I want them to have juice in them when you cut into them. So we're going to find a little indirect piece and just cook them gently, gently. Again, slowly establishing colour for crunch and flavour, right? So let's go back to the office and talk about sausage. So, these big Cumberland-esque boys in Spain, pork, quite a high fat content. You can see the fat running through them. These were a premium kind, so they've got premium bits of meat in. Just gonna make sure that the links are separated, which they are. Skin stays on these. Now, proper chorizo, we have to peel this little bit of skin off. The skin's artificial, and it's just to help them cure and let them stay in a sausage shape, right? So I made a little slit and then just peel it back like a Johnny. Off it comes. 5 chorizo, 3 long boys. I'd say in total about 9 sausages, right? Nice little cool spot at the front of our barbecue, yeah? Just somewhere that they can tick along. There's like a little bit, there's a few embers underneath. These will just slowly render and hiss and cook out. Peppers. Use the Turkish chili type, use red bell peppers, use green bell peppers, whatever. As I'm on holiday and I don't really want to be working, I'm not going to bother peel these back. I'm just going to grill them and people are going to eat them. If you choke and die, it's your problem, innit? You should all know how to eat a pepper by now. These come in a mixture of colours. Got some red, some green, some are hot, some aren't. Peppers everywhere. Peppers are like dogs. There's bare different breeds in it. Just get some and grill them. I'm going to add 2 chilies, right? If someone eats them. It's your lucky day, innit? Hot honey. Yeah, just going to put 2 secret chilies in. Whoever gets them, gets them. Cheeky boy. He's such a cheeky boy, isn't he? Now, we're in a territory. Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't need no speed. What? I don't need no heroin. You can keep your ketamine. I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie and I like it funky. Listen, so chicken's been cooking about half an hour. Look, we've established colour. We're not fucking in a zone where it's like going too dark and we're gonna fuck it up. Remember, this has got sugar in, right? So it's slowly gonna start to colour more and more. Using a little bit of wild rosemary from the garden, I'm just gonna start brushing this. Now remember, listen, you don't want to do this too early. You burn honey, it goes bitter and shitty, sticky, not what we want. We want light and fragrant and sweet. We don't want to know necessarily that the sweetness coming from like burnt honey. I don't want this to be sticky American wings. I want it to be like background and subtle. So make sure this goes on in like your last 5 to 10 minutes of cooking. Gonna keep basting for 10 minutes and then I'm probably gonna leave a little bit in it while it rests and then bring it all together with the resting juices and it's gonna be muy poquito, por favor. Get me? Sausages, let's look at the sausages. See, look, slow cook, yeah? Slow cook. They're all coming up to heat. Chorizo slowly starting to render out its fat. Peppers are doing well. Don't want to char them to shit, we just want them to just become floppy and delicious when they're like, take me, Hass, put me in your mouth, chew me, I'm good for it. Now remember, don't just baste the presentation side, we want to baste the inside as well because people are going to eat through the bone, eat around it. My dad often likes to suck the fucking little rib cage bit, so we want to baste the inside. So give your chicken a little flip. This is where it can become dangerous, right? We flipped it, we've got sugar on it. You want to be working at like a fucking 4 or 5 count at this point. Not super hot. Baste. I'm gonna pull my chicken off just to rest. Fucking shit tongs, man. And there, ladies and gents, it's one rosemary, honey vinegar, salty corn-fed chicken avec a wasp. Just give this a little. Pull off everything that's still on the grill. So my sausages, my peppers, chorizo, secret chilies. Peppers are nice and floppy. And for me, these are all things that remind me of Spain, man. You've got peppers, served with almost everything in salads. Sausages are great. Nice bit of pollo. Secret chilies. Chicken's cooked. Peppers, onions, all of that stuff is all resting. I'm just going to chop some parsley. So this parsley is going to go in here. Just a little vibrancy, a little bit of olive oil, some acid. Let that rest to one side. Now, let's carve. Look at the drip on that. Straight down the middle, break through the breastplate. Oh, she's a beauty, ladies and gentlemen. She is a beauty. Yeah. Oh, 0800, you wish I was your boyfriend. It's the number you should call for this one. So, I'm just going to take off the legs and the thighs. Hold on, whoa. I'll just show you this. This is why we rest meat. Look at this. I'm going to pour it into that terracotta. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you rest a fucking chicken. Yeah? It's why we buy good chickens. It's why we rest them. Because the drip should all fucking excite you, bruv. Gold. This chicken didn't know. It was frolicking around the farm. It was like, yeah, I'm just a chicken. Nah, cuz you're more than that to me, bro. You mean the world to me. Voulez, vuku, chez, avec moi. Or should I say, poulet, voulu, vuku, chez. Fuck, it's the wrong language. Kem, do you want some now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clipper Kem. If you need a haircut and you're in Stoke Newington, cut some bruises. Yeah, sir. Nice, isn't it? So I just want to show you how important it is cooking a sausage correctly. Look at this. Hello. There's juice in this sausage that's supposed to be there. See it? Yeah? Stop overcooking fucking sausages. This is all a hand job. Like, people are gonna come in and graze. It's not about presentation. I've got this little bit of honey vinegar left. Just go over the top. Throw those 2 chilies in. And then all of this fucking resting juice in the bottom. Thank you so much for coming. Roasted chicken, grilled peppers, 2 different types of sausage, secret onions, honey vinegar, and rosemary. Beautiful Spanish bird. Look at it. It's almost like, breaks like turbot. Give it a little dip. Nice. All I gotta say is nice, bruv. Everything complements everything so well. Beautifully cooked chicken, drippy sausages, heat from chorizo, and hot honey. Yeah, man. Alternative roast-ish, I guess. All it needs is potato and you got a roast dinner. Finito? See? Lock off. Bow, let's do this. Come.
My God, brother. Get some of that skin, man.
Jesus.
Got 2 signatures in it.
Chop House Films.
Can you say films?
Film.
Films.
Films.